I said, people who speak against Rufai should recognize the fact that he needs to hold people to account. I said that. I don't know whether you heard me quite well. That they need to recognize that he needs to hold his guests to account. But I said I completely disagree where it gets to the point where you denigrate your guests. It's against the ethics of journalism. No matter whether you are an Anity, whether you are Christian Amampo, I've never seen Christian Amampo has interviewed dictators, interviewed Iranian president, interviewed Putin, and would land that blow, without making that get to the point where you personalize it. That's my point. And it doesn't mean that I disagree. I made it clear I don't disagree with him holding people to account, but there's a point where I do not agree with the style of denigrating your guest. So, for example, you're right. You can tell your guests that you don't agree with the facts they have presented and that these are the facts available to you, but you cannot say to your guests that you are this and that. That is the area that I disagree with Rufai. And I did say that it's also the choice of those people, whether APC or PDP. Anybody who does not feel comfortable with his program should not go to his program. Rudolph's show now. I know the characteristics of a lot of people who follow Rudolph. Quite a majority of Rudolph's followers will not agree with my take on Nigeria. But it's my duty to put my point of view across to them. I get interviews to platform. Everybody knows my position on IPOB and the quest for Biafra. But I get invited by the ICSN in UK to their platforms. I go there and say my mind. I'm sure that there are things that they would agree with me, that even though at that point they will not agree with me, okay, he's made a point there. But I don't think that I've never been on that platform and somebody will say, you're stupid, you are mad. I'm not saying Rufai said somebody is stupid or mad, but I'm just saying that it needs to get to the point where it will respect his guests and question that fact without necessarily denigrating them. And I'm not saying that Rufai is the guilty party. Some of the guests are also as guilty as he is, because at the end of the day, we want to hear ourselves out. We don't want to just perform for tweets and likes. It doesn't resolve for the issues.
All right. Thank you. Henry, the next.